Hey, how's it going, everybody? I'm gonna show you the limited edition Megadeth Dystopia box set where you get these pretty damn cool looking but cheapo. As in they are made out of cardboard, but they function. Which on the functioning part, I will tell you the good and the bad. Is I'm kind of pissed off, but after playing around with them, it was definitely worth it. Cheap way to get your hands on some of these if you want to try some of the 3D VR type goggle wannabe things for your cell phone. Now, before I show you guys anything on the cell phones, it throws you. It says the application is compatible with Android or Apple, but they don't say the size of phone you need. They don't say what type, is in how expensive a phone am I going to need to make their program work. That's where they fucked up. Which I'll tell you what's up on that is I did download their app and try it out, and that's where it got weird. There was something where you get a code on this that you're supposed to type in somewhere, and nothing came up for that. It was like it was just going to let me watch the videos or whatever it is. I didn't get that far. Anyways, the type of phone that I used on it that seems to fit good, but still a little space. If you got a little bit wider phone, not much, but a little bit wider, I've got a Motorola Moto G. And for what I did get to work is in other stuff, man. Pretty freaking cool. Pretty damn cool. I want to try it with some movies. So I found a app on Google Store or whatever that converts any video file, I guess, into the two screens so you can watch it in 3D. So pretty damn cool, man. I'm going to find some of my movies and do that. So anyways, I'm going to show you guys the boxes that everything came in here. Is, man, out of all the last Megadeth albums, this is definitely some of the coolest artwork I have seen in a long time. This artwork is just badass. The only thing that annoys me is on the main box, which I'm not throwing any of this away, man, because I love Megadeth. I've been into them since the 80s. Where it tells you what you're getting, it's not a sticker. They just blacked out a circle on the cover of the box right into the artwork and then wrote on it. Which I wish it was a sticker so I could peel it off, so I'd have everything uncovered. Otherwise, the box that was inside of it that held the 3D goggles or VR goggles or nerd goggles or whatever the fuck you want to call them, word free. All it is artwork, and really cool artwork all over it. So here's the main packaging here. Kind of reminds me of the old long boxes they used to have for CDs back in the day. And that's what you get. That weird looking thing to the left is the VR goggles. What I'm going to do is read everything on the back of this, and then I'll show you guys the other box and show you the CD and then the goggles. Package contains Megadeth Virtual Reality Card Box Goggles to view a one-of-a-kind virtual reality experience. Compatible with Android and Apple. Easy setup instructions for simple assembly. Right off the bat on the instructions, you got to go online. I didn't get any instructions with it. I kind of had to just figure it out myself. Megadeth Virtual Reality Card Box has everything needed to transform your Apple or Android smartphone screen into an immersive mega virtual reality experience, including lenses, magnets, and more. On the magnet, I'll show you what that is. I found out on another YouTuber's video, but I couldn't get it to do anything. It's weird. It's like I couldn't get something to activate in their app. On the more head strap, that's pretty much it, man. You do get a head strap, so you not just hold it up to your face, and the head strap seems to work good. package includes your unique code for accessing the exclusive virtual reality dystopian world featuring Megadeth. On the code, I downloaded the app, and you do got to sign up, giving your email and a username and then a password and all that usual bullshit. And then it gets to a certain point where, yeah, it loads it up, and then it's like, okay, what the fuck do I do? It tells you what to do, but it's like, do it how? Where I think that has to do with your phone. Actually, I'm pretty sure that has to do with your phone because mine does it one way, but not the other, and I think that's where it's fucking up, which really disappoints me. Anyways, download site to get the app is www.keek.com, CEEK/Megadeth VR, all one word, to access the Megadeth virtual reality dystopian world, and for easy setup instructions. We're on the setup. They just show a rocker sitting in a chair, putting it together, so you kind of just got to follow what he's doing or just watch it a few times and go slow on it. Get it all kind of folded up the way it's supposed to be, as there is a part that's got sticky tape. Don't do that until you know that you have it exactly the way you want it, because once that sticks on, this is paper, as in cardboard, you're going to tear it up, man. You don't want to have to pull it apart because you'll destroy some of the artwork or worse. Hence, they're covered with the same artwork. They look very cool. And high quality lenses with highlight transmittance for best visual experience. Here's the track list. And on that, thanks to a friend, I was able to listen to the album on MP3 before I went out and bought this because I didn't know if it'd be in any of my stores or not. So I was rocking out to it before I bought it today. And all I can say is, damn, man. I got up to where I've got 3 more songs that I haven't heard yet. I almost listened to the whole thing just driving around town. Hence, I live in fucking Kingman. I'd have to drive around about 10 times through town to hear the whole thing. But so far it fucking rocks. This is one of the best Megadeth albums I've heard in a long time. I mean, it really rocks. Kick-ass freaking songs to where you can just play the shit out of it day after day. So anyways, first song to the end. Threat is Real, Dystopia, Fatal Illusion, Death from Within, Bullet to the Brain, Post-American World, Poisonous Shadows, Conquer or Die, Lying in State, The Emperor, and Foreign Policy. I stopped at Conquer or Die. And I say, man, up till those last 3 songs, it fucking rocks. Just every song just really rocks. Okay, I'll show you guys CD here. Let's see, set these somewhere where I don't lose them. That's where I don't know why they didn't just stick paper instructions in there to tell you what's what on these goggles. It's kind of like you got to kind of figure out what's what first. Anyways, same kick-ass artwork. Back of it there. And the CD is mimicking the artwork that's behind it. As you can see, stuff in the background kind of lines up. Now on the goggles. And right off the bat, these are basically modeled after Google Cardboard. Same thing, minus a cutout in the front, which I guess that's for if you got a camera lens there on your phone. Which I'm glad they didn't do that. Just shows more artwork. Part of the album there. Megadeth on top. Just artwork all around. And this is the magnet, which magnets to the inside And from what I found on another YouTuber's video, this is like a switch or whatever for certain programs for Google Cardboard, as in you can use all the Google Cardboard stuff on this, same thing. But shows to where there's a magnet right behind this washer, so when you pull down on it and let go, the magnet pulls it up, and that will not fall off, and that's kind of like a switch, like you're tapping on the screen. And I can't get it to do shit. It wasn't doing nothing for the app that comes with this. On your phone, right off the bat, on this, the guy never shows how to put this on where you're supposed to put the stickers, which I'm guessing they're expecting you to put them on the outside and cover up this artwork, which no fucking way. I found for these straps, it's kind of doing it the opposite here. But trying to get close. As you can see, I put it in long ways, but this Velcro is sticky enough to where it stays in place good. Then the top strap, just stuck the piece right there, so the lid covers it up. Anyways, you open it up, and on the Google one, I'm thinking right here, which would have fucked up this picture. It would have cut right into the dude. They got this big open hole, which it's got to be for the camera on your phone or something, for certain apps. I guess they're just expecting you to use this for watching videos, which cool enough. Otherwise, suction cup sheet here. Get my phone. Give you guys an idea of how much space you got. So like I say, it's not much more space. I don't know on length, but definitely you can go with a little bit wider. And depending on how the screen is on your phone, is in this one's offset just a little bit to one end. That piece in the middle, which is kind of like just a stabilizer, that's also to line up in between the two images. So when you put your phone in, make sure that that's lined up. Otherwise, saying it damn near takes up all the space. So not much bigger phone than this. It's definitely set up for the older smartphones, which in a way is a good thing, because not everybody's going to spend hundreds of dollars, as this is a $100 smartphone. Then you just flip that up, and you got Velcro on top to hold the piece down. Yes, the future is now. Or maybe it was then. We don't know. Anyways, those are the lenses, and that's pretty much how it works, man. You got a couple magnified lenses, and I guess the way it does to make it 3D is one image is just offset a little bit. So it's kind of like the same effect as your red-green old school 3D, to where your eyes bring those two images together into one, and then however it works in your brain, it makes you think that it's 3D. And so I did try some just videos that I found here on YouTube, where you can find plenty of them to test these out with. And there's one with a roller coaster. It's like out of a video game or something, virtual roller coaster. And it's pretty cool, man. Even that it's obviously a video game, is in graphics, it looks like you're in a roller coaster. And then I found one that was just a demo Star Wars game that just came out that's in 3D. It was pretty cool, where you're riding on one of the speeder bikes, Stormtrooper. And then a few others that I haven't watched yet. They're movies. There is one video. Look for the sexy girl on the Tron motorcycle. If you hate nerds, don't watch it. If you don't mind, man, it is kind of a funny nerd video. But that one, well done. There's one where it's like straightforward. They're falling into this vortex, and it literally looks like they're just flipping around, full on 3D, and it looks really good. Otherwise, say, get on Google Store or wherever you get your apps from, and I recommend finding one that converts any movie file as a video file into the dual screen 3D, because that's probably what these would be best for. Was pretty damn cool for $13 and whatever it was in tax. I'd say it came to about $15 after tax. But if anything, man, they were one of the first ones to come out with a cheap alternative version for virtual reality or just outright portable 3D. So, if anything, man, being that these are custom Megadeth ones, they're definitely going to be a collector's item. I mean, it's worth picking it up for that. If only they made it to where once you put it together, you can still take it apart easy. As the side that's got the magnet on it is where the sticky stuff is. So once you get to this point, that's it. It's not coming apart again. It's a full sticker there. So if you were to pull this off, you're going to tear the hell out of them. Got to be the fucking nerd and show you guys what these look like on. Just for anybody that's curious. Oh, damn, before I forget. Because cardboard can have sharp edges. Sharp edges hurt face. I'm going to have to glue these on because they don't go on very well, as in the cardboard doesn't go too deep into them, but they did give you these things to put on the two sides, which they didn't stay on, but when they were on, much more comfortable. So don't lose those if you get them. Fucking awesome. And on vision, hence vision impaired, I'm nearsighted. They work great for me. Just the right distance. Is I guess the Google ones, I don't want to do it on these, hence I don't want to destroy the artwork, and I already put the Velcro there, but I guess the Google ones have an area where you can punch it out or cut it out so you can fit it over your glasses if you absolutely have to. But, if you wear glasses, try it on first. Don't do it right away, just in case you don't have to ruin it. If anything, you'd just be cutting out a little slit in the picture or whatever, so these will stick out the sides. Otherwise, when I went to the website, say you go to the website and I downloaded this app that you got to get through Google Store or I guess Apple or whatever. And then I guess they're going to be doing more stuff like this. It seemed to be pretty new, as their date on it was 2016. So this is a fresh site. So even though it didn't work for me, they might resolve the program once they realize not everybody has a high-end phone. Anyways, the problem that I'm pretty sure I was having, because I did find one game to where you can look around where it uses the gyro thing or whatever in your phone, to where if you got one where you can tilt it and stuff to play games. Anyways, that's where my phone didn't work. Mine only tilts up and down, sideways or whatever, for like swipes or I guess steering if you're playing a racing game. But if you're holding it long ways and tilting it, it doesn't do anything. And that's the problem, because you got the phone in there sideways, and the way that you got to activate the videos that I really fucking want to watch in 3D because it sounds fucking cool, you got to look at the freaking video screen or whatever. It's got like a little crosshair, so you move your head and then that's supposed to line up with whatever. And I couldn't get it to do anything, so obviously it doesn't go up and down, it just goes left and right, which sucks. So I'd have to have a totally different phone or whatever. I do have a tablet that I gotta locate, a small one, like one of those ones you get over at Big Lots. I just don't know if it's going to fit in that. But if it does, I will put the app on that and see if it works, because it does have one of those things, and then I might be able to watch the videos. Otherwise, yeah, I can watch movies, but for playing games or whatever, to see the real experience, it is pretty cool. The one game I was playing was some kind of a space type shooter, and nice. It's like looking at a big ass screen, like having your own little personal theater. And when you look up, it moves up, and look down, moves down. So it's kind of like you're that extra little thumbstick for looking around, but you're doing it with your head. So pretty freaking cool. I could see how these could be awesome for playing games on your cell phone if you got a regular controller. Hence, I don't know how the fuck else you do it. Maybe little finger holes in there, so you're doing this, and then your friends would think you're on some kind of strange fucking drug. Otherwise, that was my problem, which really disappointed me. Otherwise, the app seemed to work all right. I just couldn't activate it to get it started on playing a video. And I'm thinking it's music videos of so many songs, and then they said there's a bonus one in there. And I guess there's one where it's like, I haven't seen too many of the new videos yet, but one of them is animated, so maybe it's got some of that in it to where it's like being in the animated world or whatever. So, if it works for you, power to you, man. I think I'm one of the first people to put a video up on this. When I checked, man, I could hardly find anything on YouTube. No unboxings or anything on this. So, again, man, I got lucky to find it. It could be some stores just outright didn't get it. So, say goodbye to you guys. Now that I'm creeping up to close to 25 minutes here, I don't want to make too big a file, so I can get this uploaded now. Catch you all later. Rock on.